Hi, this is Linda with KC Creations, taking you on a tour of my latest journal. It is called Fairies in the Flowers. It has a hardcover. It measures 9 by 6 with a 4.5-inch spine. The chiffon ribbon is variegated with all kinds of pastel colors, purples, blues, pinks. It does have 3 sections. They're held together by the twine to the spine, and that allows you to slide them out if you want, journal on them, slide them back in. All the colors of the streamers are colors that are used throughout the journal. On the front, I have made a little acetate window here, and I cut out the pocket so it completes the image underneath of the little fairy house, all the cute little things. Put a little butterfly on here. Made a little card with 2 dangles on it. Got a fairy door, the crown, this little girl fairy. And all the cards and tags throughout the journal are backed with another layer of cardstock, and that keeps them very durable. The closure is the matching ribbon here. And I have finished off the ends so that they thread through the big grommets very easily. This is a chunky one. This is pink chiffon ribbon as the first section's closure. We open it up. Here I've made an acetate window here, fussy cut out little bottle full of flowers. It has a pull out from the side. Little card. And of course, dangles. I love dangles. Got a little dress, some butterflies. It swings open. We've got a little saying here. This is the fairyland, O sprite of sprites. We talk with goblins, owls, and sprites. It's got 2 little cards here. Here we have another flip. Little pocket here with a little butterfly that hangs over the edge. We've got a pull out from the top. It's one of the pretty dresses. Little fairy dragon. Another little crown. And the little bulb pins work just like safety pins. You can open them up, add something, remove something, whatever. And anytime there is a ribbon in the top of a card, there's going to be a metal eyelet. And I add those to protect your holes over time so they don't tear out on you. Underneath, we have, in this little pocket, we have another pretty fairy door library card with pretty butterflies on it. Swings open. Another pocket here. Got a little tiny pocket that I put a flap on. It says fairy dust. And even this little guy has its own little card in it. Then I've got a little vellum window, and I covered the top of the vellum so that it wouldn't split over time. It's pretty cards. There's the little dragon again, little fairy dragon. And the back one has a pull out from the top. Little fairy houses. Then we have a flip over here, little pocket, says magical. There she is underneath. Pull out from the top. Pretty books. Another little pocket. Little postcard with some fairy shoes. Her little dress. And on this pocket, I have cut it out where it finishes the image. It says Enchanted. There's a little mason jar with a fairy, and I've tied it with some twine. Got some vintage lace there on the top. Pull out from the side. Pretty balloon filled with flowers, another little dangle. There's plenty of room. You can stick something else in there if you wanted. Here I've made a big belly band. At the bottom of the band I used one of the little labels. It says whimsical. To make a tiny little pocket for these guys. Little ticket. And you've got your big cards here. This one is a little booklet, a little hidden journaling spot there. Over here is a flip, little pocket. It says Believe in Fairies. I made a tiny little tuck spot for these wee little guys. More cards in the big pocket. These colors are very vivid, very pretty. Pull out from the top. There's one of the older fairies. Swings open. Got an ankle pocket. It says Folklore. Have a little stamp. And there's a wee little fairy. And here we have a flip from the top. It's got to pull out from the bottom of it. The pretty fairies. Little dress. It says Once Upon a Time. And the little pocket here, I've made it where it finishes her image. Pretty dress, pretty flowers. There's another one of the pretty fairies. And it flips open. Another pocket here, it's got a unicorn. Got a big pocket here. And it finishes the image again in the background. Her little shoes. There's a mason jar. There's a big postcard of the fairy dragon. He's so cute. In this kit, I believed I used 7 different sifts to come up with all of the images that I wanted. There's 2 pullouts from this side. Open it back up, make it a little easier. Pretty long red hair. There's one here. It said fairies are invisible and inaudible like angels, but their magic sparkles in nature. That was pretty saying. It swings open. Got a little flap here. It's a little envelope I made into a little card. There's a fairy castle, little mason jar, little ticket. There she is back there. She's so cute. Pull out from the top. They're one of her dresses. And that little pocket here. It says fairy dust. There's a lantern. Here's a coach with a horse. big angled pocket here. This little clip is for the envelope. I've got some cards in here. I can get my fingers working. There we go. It says, "Fairies are my best friends and the garden is my palace." You can hide something else in there if you wanted. There's plenty of room. And then we have a great big card here. You're playing in a little stream there. And behind the little enchanted, we have some more little wee tags. There she is sitting on a butterfly. There she's sitting in the moon. Big pocket here. The card opens up like so. It's got a pull out from the top. There they are playing in the water again. Little tags for the dangles. In the little pocket here goes these little cards, postcard. Here they are looking at the fairy princess. Swings open. I've made a belly band there. It's a pretty staircase going up the tree. Little flip here also. Tiny little pocket there at an angle. So this little stamp. There's a little fairy on the swing. It has a pull out from the top. It says fairy tale. We've got a big vellum pocket there. Again, I've covered the top. There's the fairies. And there's the fairy village. And there they are in the forest, all walking along. And there is a pull out from the top. Pretty butterflies. Journaling spot on the back there if you want it. This is the second section. We've got purple chiffon ribbon as its closure. Excuse me. Got a flip here. Little pocket says fairy dust. There's these little cards. Pretty wishing well. Up from the top. Some more little dangles. I love dangles. And there's the unicorn and the butterfly again. Swings open. Got an angle pocket. I fussy cut out some mushrooms there. Glue them on. Here we have another flip, and I've put some lace on the bottom. So pull out from the top. Fairy, little fairy house. There's the castle. There's two cards here. There's a big snow globe. Two little twins. Up, we have a side band, and again I've cut it where it finishes the image underneath. Here we have the princess and their giving her jewelry, holding her mirror for her. Here they are walking along a spider web. And we have a flip up here. Again, the belly band. And it completes the image again. It's one of their houses. It's going to pull out from the side. There she is talking to the bunnies. Opens out. Cut out a big scallop there as a pocket. There's this little butterfly, pretty crystals with flowers. Here we've got a big pocket, and I put a butterfly here. It's got these 3 big cards. It's a Sprite, Pixies, and Fairy. Pull out from this side. It's one of the fairies, all the flowers in her hair. He's a cute little guy sitting on his little briefcase. And there is 2 separate pockets in here. Opens up, got a pocket here, put another butterfly. And got another pocket up there, another little butterfly. And everything has been inked around with distress ink. Just kind of gives it that finishing touch. And we have a flip here, a vellum pocket. Just look at her big blue eyes. Pull out from the top. Flips open. Pocket here. There's another one of them. Flip here. It says, "Don't you know that everybody's got a fairyland of their own?" And the pocket completes the little image of the deer under there. There's some owls. Postcard with a little carriage. Pull out from the top, some of the pretty flowers. Opens up, another band here for these cards. Pretty fairy, butterfly in the flowers. Another flip here. Bigger one. I've made a little acetate window there and cut out one of the little fussy cuts of the little tree in the house. Let's pull out from the top. There she is putting her makeup on. Try not to get my head in the camera. Opens up, get an angled band, put a little butterfly on it. Some mushrooms. Pretty flower in the garden with some butterflies. In this pocket here, I've got this little card. I put a butterfly on the top with some bling on it. It's a Sprite. And we have this big thing. I should have left it in. These go right in the front of that card like so. And this little clip, open it up. Got a little pocket here. A little fairy saying bookmark. And a little band here, and I put 3 little butterflies on it. There's another wishing wheel, fairy magic, little girl, her little house. There's the back. This is the next closure. This is a yellow chiffon ribbon. I have a flip here, and I've put some gold braid there at the bottom. There's a pull-out from the top. Another little mason jar with a butterfly. Postcard with the fairy castle. Opens up, angled pocket there, completes the image. There's the little fox there in front of the house. We have some little sprites playing. There's the animals. And here's a little top flip. We've got a pull out from this side. Little butterfly as it's pulled. Little mason jar. Get that in straight. There we go. Little mason jar filled with all kinds of flowers. Little fussy cut to hold these little guys. Some more of their little houses. Opens up, it says flowers. There's the owl and the flowers. There's some gnomes. The little fairies are listening to them. I have a little envelope here. Little vellum window. It says fairy magic. Another one of the little houses with fairy out in front. Open it up, remove its little clip. Get my fingers in there. These little cards, little flowers. My goodness. Then here I've made another acetate window. There's the pretty unicorn underneath. Some more of their houses. There they are talking to an owl. Another big postcard. Pull out from this side. Pretty deer. Opens up. We've got a pocket here. Little fairy on it. It says fairy garden. It's once upon a time. Pretty house. Flip here, angled pocket. There's an old fairy there walking off from the little houses into the flowers. Little mason jar. Pull out from the top. There's one of the castles. It swings open, pocket here, and I've put a little butterfly there. And here we have a big acetate window that I've put on this envelope. You can see the acetate stops about there to make the pocket. We've got a little ticket there with the butterflies. It's a little closure. It holds all these cards. A mason jar. Postcard. One of her pretty dresses again. And room in here, you can add whatever you would like. Pocket here. One of the pretty baby deers. There's the fairy prince and princess. They're the gorillas with the big blue eyes. Pull out from the side. Okay, let's go this way. There she is. And here I've got a little top flip, and I've glued some lace on there to make a pocket. These pretty pictures, little beavers there by the little pond. We'll pull that from the bottom. It's a pretty carriage. It says wisp, dangle. It flips open. Excuse me, we've got a pocket there. Little stamp with the crown. Postcard. And I put a band here, put a little fairy dance, little butterfly on there. Here she is under the archway of the trees, sitting on a branch. And there's one of them sleeping in some of the willow. And here we have a big pocket. I have cut out the image. It's exactly what's underneath. Let's cut out the little house there to make another card. It's also interactive. Has a flip on the front. A card here with some hummingbirds. This side has a flip here. There's some more of the fairy village. It opens out. Big vellum pocket. And it even has a pull out from the top with a very long dangle on it. She is on her swing. There's the back. Sorry about that, big plane. And on the back is your actual journal. This is a pen or pencil holder. You just put it in the little hole there. And I've tied it with some twine so you find the center and you can slide your pages under there, remove some of these, whatever you would like. They are double-sided pages. Here it comes again. Oh my goodness. I think it's gonna land in the street. all the images that were throughout the journal that were good to journal on, gave you enough space. There's just all kinds of pretty pages. Won't bore you with them all. And we just put it back on with our little gold clip. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Bye-bye.